Dear students, we have used graphs in lower standards. Do you know who developed the idea of drawing graphs? It was René Descartes, a French mathematician. The two perpendicular lines we draw are the reference lines. He described the position of the object through reference lines. This system is known as the Cartesian System. Let x-ox and y-oy be mutually perpendicular lines through a point O in the plane of a graph paper. The line x-ox and y-oy taken together are called the coordinate axis. The point O is called the origin. The axes divide the graph paper into four regions: xoy, x-oy, x-oy-, y-ox. These regions are called the quadrants. XOY is known as first quadrant. X-oy is known as second quadrant. X-oy- is known as third quadrant. Y-ox is known as fourth quadrant. For given point P, the abscissa or x-coordinate and ordinate or y-coordinate are distances of the point P from y-axis and x-axis respectively. Let x-ox and y-oy be the coordinate axis and let P be any point in the plane of the paper. Draw PM parallel to x-ox and PN parallel to y-oy. 1. The length of the line segment OM is called the x-coordinate of point P. 2. The length of the line segment ON is called the y-coordinate of point P. 3. If OM is 3 units, ON is equal to 5 units, then the coordinates of P are into bracket 3, 5. 4. The coordinates of the origin are always into bracket 0, 0. 5. The coordinate of every point on x-axis is 0 and the coordinates of a point on x-axis is always in the form of into bracket x, 0. 6. The x-coordinate of every point on y-axis is 0 and the coordinate of a point on y-axis are of the form into bracket 0, y. Let us have a look at the signs of abscissa or x-coordinate and ordinate or y-coordinate in 4 quadrants. Exercise 5.1. Question 1. Let us begin by stating which quadrants or axes do the point L, M, N, K, B, R, T and D belong. Solution. Point L belongs to first quadrant. Point M belongs to second quadrant. Point N belongs to third quadrant. Point K belongs to x-axis. Point B belongs to y-axis. Point R belongs to fourth quadrant. Point T belongs to fourth quadrant. Point D belongs to y-axis. Question 2. Given below are some points with their coordinates. P, whose coordinates are 4 and 3. Q, whose coordinates are -3 and 2. R, whose coordinates are 5 and 1. S, whose coordinates are 0 and -4. We have to answer the following. 1. What is the x-coordinates of P? The answer of x-coordinate of P is 4. 2. What is the y-coordinates of Q? The answer of y-coordinate of Q is 2. 3. What is the y-coordinate of R? The answer of y-coordinate of R is 1. 4. What is the x-coordinate of S? The answer of x-coordinate of S is 0. 5. What is the y-coordinate of S? The answer of y-coordinate of S is -4. Exercise 5.1. Question 3. We now write the coordinates of the following points in ordered pair. Point A. Y-coordinate is 1, x-coordinate is 4. Point B. X-coordinate is 3, y-coordinate is -5. Solution. We always write the coordinates into bracket with x-coordinate first followed by y. Coordinate of point A is written as A into bracket 4 and 1. Coordinates of point B are into bracket 3 and -5. Let us state on which axis or quadrant does point N with coordinate 2 and 0 and point F with coordinates 0 and 1 belong. We have already discussed that points whose y-coordinate is 0 lies on x-axis. Here, the y-coordinate of point N is 0. Therefore, it lies on x-axis. Similarly, the x-coordinate of point F is 0. Hence, it lies on y-axis. Exercise 5.1. Question 4. Let us find the quadrant in which the following points lie. 1. If both coordinates are positive, solution, it will be the first quadrant. 2. If both coordinates are negative, solution, it will be the second quadrant. 3. If x-coordinate is positive and y-coordinate is negative, solution, it will be fourth quadrant. 4. If x-coordinate is negative and y-coordinate is positive, solution, it will be in second quadrant. Exercise 5.1. Question 5. Let us do a similar sum where the coordinates are expressed as solution. 1. X is greater than 0, y is less than 0. Here x is positive, y is negative, so it lies in fourth quadrant. 2. X is less than 0, y is greater than 0. Here x is negative, y is positive, so it is in second quadrant. 3. Both x and y are greater than 0. Both are positive. Hence it lies in first quadrant. 4. X is less than 0 and y is less than 0. X is negative, y is also negative. Hence it lies in third quadrant. 5. X is equal to 0 and y is greater than 0. Hence it lies on y-axis above the origin. 6. X is less than 0 and y is equal to 0. It will be on x-axis to the left of origin.